shag has appeared. Now, who's side towing who? I think the yellow one is being towed by the red one. Yeah, definitely the red one's got propulsion going. It's 6 o'clock on Thursday the 24th of April, so I've had a long day at work. Fair enough too, because it's the only day I'm at work this week. So tomorrow's ANZAC Day. Forecast is bad. Well, I thought I'd spend the night on the boat anyway and see what the morning brings. It's a bit late to get off anyway. Oh, mate Stuart, who works for us, got me a deli roast, so let's reheat it in the microwave. Definitely cooler than it was this time last week. It's 7 o'clock on ANZAC Day. We've got a easterly at the moment. And the rain has started. This is a starboard hull looking aft. I'm fairly sure I can put some storage under here. It's very deep. So some removable rails, and there's the boxes. Now, some of my pictures fell down in the very humid conditions we had during Cyclone Tam, sticking back up. I don't think it's going to be a permanent solution, but it'll do it at the moment. I'm in the port aft cabin, so just having a wee look in this electrical locker and ignoring that. So here we have the inverter charger, also the solar regulator MPPT, and the DC to DC charger. Or should I say DC to DC charger? Now I think it's possible that's the one for the generator start battery. Well, from my reading of the manual, yellow, green flashing means it's over voltage at the panel, which will be because we're charging the batteries from the mains battery charger inverter, which is that thing there. I haven't been able to figure out what I've done with my old hydraulic cable crimper. It might have been inadvertently left on Catman 2. Anyway, bought another cheap Chinese one. So I can join the rest of the electrical stuff in this floor locker. So I've added it to the list to be triggered by the NFC tag here. We'll still get a very small amount of water coming down from underneath this panel here. I don't think it's from the window. There are some fittings up on the edge of the deck here. And this panel, I think, is held in with Velcro, so it might well be that we pull that down when we do maintenance this winter. I also wondered whether it's coming from the bolts holding this hatching. Well, we've got less leaking than we did, so I might go and apply a bit more of this to the local site. The wind's certainly increased. It's official, we need a better solution for this. Oh, nothing fancy for lunch. 3-minute noodles with some canned teriyaki chicken and some toast. And surprisingly, watching a YouTube video. The crew told me I had no option but to purchase one of these. And we have one at home, and it has been accepted with enthusiasm. This is where I was told to put it. I've heard reports of them cracking Corian worktop, so it's on top of bamboo cutting board. Cord just stretches into the receptacle. Both upper and lower ovens going. Currently on shore power. The generator is 9 kVA. This draws, I believe it was 2,400 watts, so it'll be fine. Certainly wouldn't want to run the jug and the toaster because our dock connection's not that big a capacity. I'm going to sacrifice the plastic orchid, seeing we've taken up bench space. It does dominate the galley, but I presume we'll get used to it. Let's try it on the generator. So it's a bit colder, so it takes a bit longer to count down the start up. I've turned shore power off. Generator hooked in to the boat. I'll go and start it. So I've got both the top and bottom running at 240 degrees C. 10 minutes. It's already actually been heated up because I ran it to get rid of the new smell. Right. 230 volts, thereabouts, and 9.3 amps. None's going to charging, nothing else is actually running on 240 volts at the moment, or 230 volts apart from minimal to the hydroponic unit light. The thermostat I can hear clicking on and off, so there we go. Let's say it's running about 2 kilowatts. It's actually already warmed up, so I'll put the jug on as well, so 14 to 16 amps peak coming out of the gen set. It successfully runs on shore power and the gen set, and it didn't smell too much, but it's had a good bake, and I have cleaned and washed everything, so we should be good to go. It's been reasonably windy. Remember, of course, we're quite sheltered in here. Rain warning for next couple of days, so I think this might be one of those rare weekends where we never leave the dock. So I'm going to head home now, admiring the catamaran tender on our large neighbour behind us. Very nice, would help weigh down the back of our boat. I tend to look a bit punier, but it's also a lot easier to pull up on shore. It's the Saturday of ANZAC Weekend. A grey, reasonably windy northeast. Not much rain, most of it's staying north of us at the moment. Shade sails have been packed away for the winter. Truck's still full of stuff from Matthew to be stored. It's been tidying up, not really getting the volume down, but what have we got? Up here we've got a bosun's chair, safety rigging harness, old flares, empty toolboxes, cable protection. So cable ties, ton of heat shrink, battery chargers, rearrange the books. There's not enough room on the boat for them all. Some electronic stuff, electrical cable, that's a Baja filter. Down here's the Ryobi 18 volt tools, also Matthew's tools, extra safety harnesses, spare tools, engine stuff. There's the two Volvo D130s out of Catman 2. Kitchen stuff, quite a lot of Matthew's stuff. Oh, the poor old hot rod's covered in ropes. And another stack of drawers. So, I've got an offside chance of finding things these days. But I think it's time for afternoon tea. So, one day we'll get the Austin 7 Special back on the road. So we did a lot of miles on her back when the kids were little. So 28-29. She's currently running a supercharged motor, which made it unreliable, modernised a bit with an alternator. I haven't really made a start on this pile. Mostly tools and Austin 7 spares, but the other weekend did organise the toolboxes and clamps. Oh, here's epoxy stuff. Oh, there's a semblance of organisation down this end. And the garage workshop is definitely not big enough. We continue to have steady rain, so let's see what other improvements we can make down here. Well, here's our generator, so it's an inverter, petrol generator, 3000 watts. When the power went off last weekend, I weren't able to start it, and the reason is the primer bulb is broken. I'll take the inspection panel off. Right, well, here we go. So we'll see what we need to replace this with. Well, looking at this, looks like I've already bypassed it. Can't remember that. Well, it wasn't easy to get those screws out, but they're out. So we need to measure the diaphragm, I suppose it is. I'll check the oil, it's fine. Probably could do an oil change. I've just pulled the control panel out. So it is electric start. Battery's long since lost its charge or gone dead, so I'll see if it recharges. I doubt it. I don't think there's much point in trying to recharge this. It's swollen and obviously well and truly past its useful date. I think we can say a new filter would be a good idea. Well, air filter. Looks pretty good. We'll give it a clean. I probably can't tell there's much difference. Actually clearing floor space. Got a couple of bags of rubbish, pile of boxes. I think we need to do something about compiling this lot into the current storage arrangements. But I think that might wait another day because it's heading towards evening now. Rain's eased off a bit, but it's still fairly steady out there. I've wiped the logbook covers with a bit of vinegar to try and get rid of the mould that was on them. We'll find somewhere to pop them some stage, but it's nice and warm and dry up in here.